Hello, VOD watchers. Hello, VOD watchers. Testing some audio. Let me pop out the chat. Oh god, where is the pop out the chat? Pop out chat, there we go. Hello, hello. Try to fix my stupid pop filter. Okay. Pop filter. Wrestled in place. I cannot guarantee it's going to, it's already falling. Alright, well. Oh, God. I need duct tape. I'm looking to see if I have a tie of some kind to try to hold this in place. At least to some degree, because this is just ridiculous. It's the mic arm for my actual microphone is really good. The pop filter has its own separate arm that's like one of the, not a bungee arm, but it's one of those metal arms that you can pose. It almost looks like a slinky or something. I don't know how else to describe it. But you're supposed to be able to like curl it around in knots, sort of. And it holds no form whatsoever, and it is very limp and awful, and I hate it. And it doesn't attach to the mic arm. And I cannot attach the pop filter to the mic. Even though they came together, you would think there would be some way to make this not so painful and annoying, considering how nice the mic is. But no, it's the dumbest shit imaginable. I'm gonna take, there's like a rubber thing holding this other cord together. I'm taking it off, and I'm using it to hold the pop filter in place. At least sort of. I'm sorry if you hear weird noises. I did have all this adjusted before I went live, by the way. It just unadjusted itself in the time it took me to go live. This is not me just being unprepared. This is just this pop filter being useless, and I hate it. I'm probably gonna end up unscrewing the actual like circular pad where the pop filter itself is from the arm that it's on, and seeing if I can't like somehow like hobo rig it to the mic arm directly. I'll have to pop holes in it or something. I can't do this. This is all falling apart. Da, 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 da. Hold on. We just got started. It's all falling apart. Thankfully, nothing has killed me. I still have my chicken. My lovely chicken. Let's see if I could... I hate this thing. I feel like it's only gotten worse. And I've only used this like 3 or 4 days. I guess, I don't know, 4 days. It fell all the way into my lap. I give up. And I'm just going to apologize very deeply. And I'll figure something out. I've fixed this thing so many times today. And over the past like 3 or 4 days that I've had this stuff set up. And it only gets worse. It's like the more that I fix it, the more that the arm loses its strength and just gives up on life. So I apologize. No pop filter. I guess I'll put my nose to the mic. Maybe if I talk like below the mic, I won't I'm scared to do it. I won't do it too bad. It won't be so bad. Okay, can we finish this chicken? I've been carrying this around for a while. So before I went live, I was just kind of watching podcasts and being a bird and being half dead. And after the last one went off, I was like, well. But I also stopped being able to like really pay attention to multiple things at once, and I was getting a little frustrated, wanting to be able to hear the game better. So I was just like, how about I just don't multitask like that anymore? We'll save that for games like Banished, where sound doesn't make the difference between life or death. And maybe stream. And I was like, oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind if people want to jump in and playing with people in the chat. And I wouldn't mind talking with people in the chat, whatever. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get Prime, though. Because I haven't been able to smell... You can't smell migration zones as stranded on, from what I can tell. So I've just kind of been following... I mean, I know where to go. But I've been loosely going the same routes that I would go as a terrestrial creature. And there's been a lot of pteranodons on the server, by the way. I've seen so many of them. Makes me really happy to see. Just trying to go where I know migration zones to be. Following rivers is also a good strategy generally. Oh, please go up, please go up. I feel like the camera on the Pteranodon has gotten worse. Can I just have this? I can just has this, okay. I also feel like I should be able to just take off from the water. I get for balancing reasons why they don't like that, but I disagree. Okay. The seams in the water send you to the void. Let's just go this way. Alright, let's just... take my little fish. Eat some of that. I mean, if I die also, whatever. It takes no time at all to grow a Pteranodon. I did get very lucky with my chicken, though, so that would be annoying to lose. But, yeah. I guess I'll go sit in a beach. Somewhere where hopefully no one will step on me while I get my stamina back. Yeah, like, right here's probably okay. But yeah, the flying camera, I noticed it a lot while, going through the forest. It's definitely easier to avoid slamming into trees, but making tight corners and stuff, it's very easy to lose track of where the hell your Pteranodon is, because they're, like, flying all over the place. And, I don't know. I end up running into stuff a lot more, especially if there's any lag at all, because anyone who's been watching me knows that I have the issue. It's a NVIDIA only bug with Unreal Engine 5 on the Isle, where every sunrise, the game goes down to single digit FPS. Sometimes it'll only go down to like 15 FPS, but the frame rate tanks horribly. And whenever that happens, you know, obviously you're going to have problems controlling a character, especially a flying character. And that paired with the new Pteranodon flight controls, I don't know how I I killed my chicken and there's a I got all the organs out of a corpse, right? I found two dead dryos in the woods. Managed to open one up. It's still one of the bigger one had all the organs taken out. The other one was untouched. So I took all the organs out of the smaller one, ate them, and then I killed a chicken. And a Serato come up, and I guess didn't notice me, and started eating one of the dryos. And so I panicked, started to take off flying, and the camera's just going all over the place. Because there's a lot of trees in the area. We're like deep in the forest. It's also nighttime. I can barely see anything. Thick trees, and I'm zigzagging, trying not to run into anything. And it's like a picture book because I had such a low FPS. It was horrendous. I ended up having to do the little recover fall thing like 3 or 4 times. I have no idea how I made it anywhere alive. And the Serato was probably wondering what on earth it was listening to that whole time. Just hearing the Pteranodon. Sort of like hit things and like recovering in midair. Basically use all my stamina to scramble up a nearby cliff, to then have to sit until morning to leave. It is nice, though, that even though it takes 10 million years to get your stamina back as Pteranodon, um, stamina usage isn't actually that bad. I might be making a mistake. I really need to get lines. I will say that Hey. Oh god, please don't run into the fucking water again. That. I'm trying to, like, grab the tree, and sometimes I do it, and sometimes I just fucking... Why? It's like the first 3 or 4 times I did it, I had no problem grabbing the tree, and then every other time, I just slam into the tree. So do you have to air brake? Don't mind me, do you know, I'm very stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dino. Don't do it. just be his early warning system. See a big dino and just squawk, squawk, just for some random player. If he doesn't heed my warning, it's his own problem. Hear more fish. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh god, see the way that you like dip down? It's very upsetting. Please, oh god. I do appreciate that it's a lot more lenient on, oh god, well there I go. Lenient on falling in the water, I was about to say, as I fall in the water. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Alright. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure, and I think I desperately need to change the air brake from Z to control. It is so bad. Probably not gonna get prime. Because I don't think I traveled nearly far enough. Reinforced tendons, absolutely. Though I do feel like getting these perks, like a lot of people say, like, oh, you didn't get prime, you may as well just kill yourself and try again. I don't agree with that, especially since you can entomb so many times. I mean, I guess if you're like really intent on min-maxing and spending the time, but honestly, I would much rather entomb with these perks already in my arsenal. And then it's just like, alright, getting prime, gonna be a lot easier this time because I have these 3 perks under my wing. Alright. Well, I really wanted to leave this area, but unfortunately... Fortunately, I'm an idiot. Just spend 8 years, take my stand, spend 8 years, still getting my stand. I had surgery recently, and I have those dissolving stitches. I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to gross anyone out, but it feels very strange because they're coming out, but they're not all the way out, and I really don't like it. I just want to rip them out. I have to refrain myself from making poor life decisions because it feels funny. Hello? Who has joined us? I will stop talking about ripping my stitches out. I do not blame anyone for getting chased off by that topic of conversation. Instantly full. Can I please just... I mean, this is enough stamina to go somewhere. I guess I can take my fish, because why not? I want to go... I think I do want to go that way. I want to be above the tree. I don't think I'm gonna get Prime for those who just joined, but that's okay. Because we got some stuff that I would like to use on a new babe. So even if I get frail, I'll just entomb and we'll do it again. I'm still getting... Oh, I didn't change my controls. I'm still getting used to the new flight on Ptera. I haven't... This is my first time playing it on the new build, and it's my first time playing it in a while, I think. Well, I think I played it on last build, and it was the same as it has been. The new flight is something. I'm... Gotta get used to how it, like, floats away from the camera, and then I run into things, because... I guess I'm just so used to... Here, you guys can have it. I know they're on my diet. I tried to attack them earlier, but they disappeared before I could get to them. But it, like, floats... So I'm used to the character being, like, in a certain area of the frame, right? And so you expect, like, your hitbox is going to be within a certain area of the frame. But the more you do this, the more you float off to the side of the frame. And then there, I'm out of frame. And then you can run into things off camera. And I've done that a few times. And I don't really like that. I'm not a fan. I did not want to go this way. I think I thought I was farther north. But that's okay, because if I might still have time to hit more locations. I'm not entirely sure, since I can't smell them. So we can just keep on moving. And maybe we'll get Prime after all, but I doubt it. Especially because, I don't even think I've flown over a sanctuary. I think I went past one on accident. Yeah, because it was the middle of the night, so I couldn't really see. And then I just kind of forgot and kept going. I'm just gonna assume that Troodon has the same rules as everyone else, since Dino does as well, for some reason. If Dino also has to go into a sanctuary to get Prime, then I don't see why a Troodon wouldn't. But the not smelling zones is a bit strange if that's the case. Hello. What is that? Is that a Serato? Yeah, I think so. Oh. It is lag o'clock. The thing is happening again. It's lag o'clock. Oh, wow. This is the big facility. It's so cool seeing it from above. This is the first time I've flown over it. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, I love Pteranodon, if nothing else, as like a spectator mode. Because there's so many areas of the map that you can explore and just be like, whoa. I remember whenever V3 first came out on Legacy. And the first thing I did whenever the map came out was I went on a sandbox server and I loaded in as Quetz and I flew around the whole map so I could try to learn the map before it came up as an official survival map so that I wouldn't be lost whenever we were playing on official servers. And I was glad I did because they took Quetz out of the game right after that too. It's like they launched the survival stuff and then they took Quetz out of the game. Which makes sense. It needed a lot of work done in it. I think it still had like a crash to desktop bug with it too. It was really broken. Because it was still like the stomping lands, everything. I mean, I'm sure they did some work on it, but it's the stomping lands model and everything. The old animations, the old skin. Back when we had our toothpaste Rex. Right before we got our first of like 8 Rex remodels. Not literally. Well, I don't know. There's been at least 4 or 5. Rex and Raptor. I'll just call it a Raptor. Omniraptor now. I was Utah for a long time. They've gotten so many remodels. Because they're the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. Alright, so what is lines? Pterodactylus, I've had no luck getting it. So, Psittacosaurus, if I can find swamp sea turtles. I haven't found any sea turtles. Bipey, I'm never gonna find those. I mean, I guess I could find them. Catching them is a whole other story, I guess. Seen a lot of Pteranodons, not really any Bipees. Wouldn't mind playing Bipey again sometime, though. Especially on the updated map, I think it would be really fun. I can't see. Oh! Literally anything. So I ran into the tree. It's okay. It's fine. We'll rest right here. And we'll rebind our key. So I did hit control, by the way. Air brake, please. Control. Thank you. Have a nice day. Because whenever you're flying, you're not crouching. So there we go. My cat sees stink bugs on the outside of the window and is desperately trying to murder them. Oh, it is so very dark. I guess there's no point even like moving around. I would like to like walk or something just to be doing something, but aside from sniffing, there's not really any reason to do anything, I guess. Just because stamina's so low. There's no point in killing deer. Nothing around here. Just gonna keep heading over that way. How big am I? I am 81%. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention to my stats before, but I doubt I'm Elder. And even if I, sometimes it, like, gives you the Elder, the Prime, I should say, the Prime Elder point instantaneously, and then sometimes it takes a few minutes. I'm not really sure what makes the game decide that. Because whenever I was playing Galley, I entombed, like, 2 or 3 times, and like the other times it made me wait, but one time, instant. I don't like that they're running. The fact that they're running makes me upset. That didn't even sound like the deer running. That sounded like a dinosaur running. Oh, that sounds like a dinosaur sniffing. I don't want to be here anymore. I think I want to leave. I think tacos. What a good decision I made. I mean, I'm not that hungry, but okay, well, I need to find these in the dark, of course. Um, well, I guess I'll go ahead and rest on the wall. No, no, no. 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 Alright, fine, whatever. I went down a lot faster than I thought I was going to. Listen. Listen. I did say I'm stupid. Let's see if we can see some tacos. Definitely heard them. I don't know how close they are, though. Hopefully they're not on the other side of the wall. I would like to be up higher. But this isn't the worst spot either. I also don't want to relocate and reset my stupid stamina all over again. Regaining stamina in this game is really painful. Makes me want to just get on my phone or something. And I understand that they have to balance it somehow, but this is so frustrating. The amount of time that I have spent just twiddling my thumbs, waiting for my Pteranodon to be able to do anything. It's like, why? Which I do have enough stamina to go fly around right now, but it's also, you know, I could only half see, so what's the point? So, I'm flying half blind and also don't have that much stamina. And I'm gonna be completely out just from doing like a little loop-de-loo around a small forested clearing. Just because there's hills here, I should say. If you get on a flat area, especially going downhill, it's fine, but you have to go uphill. Goodbye to your entire stamina bar. I think that might be where the problem lies with Pteranodon. Maybe just the amount of stamina they consume from having to go on an incline is too harsh. Because as soon as you reach a hilly area, you're just like, why? If it's gonna take us forever to get our stamina back, would be nice if we could at least cover more ground, which I guess that's the whole point of the air highways and stuff. Which I did see whenever I first spawned in. I saw the airway over the lake that I spawned in at, the one with the buoys. I don't know what people are calling everything now that the map's changed. I feel like everyone changed the name of everything now. Um, but there was an airway over that, but then it didn't stay there. It disappeared. and I haven't found any more of them. It was just one whenever I first spawned in, and it was there very briefly, and then it was gone. And I also didn't notice it doing anything for me. I did fly in it, but I didn't notice any difference. It just looked like, visually. Also, I know my stamina is full. It's just dark, so I don't know if I want to waste the stamina right now. Visually, it looked like, whenever cartoons want to show that somebody's going really fast, they do like the little streak marks or whatever. It had like the streak marks going through the air. So it was like a streak marks to show that there was wind, like a wind current there. I felt like it was a good visual indicator. And I did definitely notice it, but then I've never seen any more. So if there have been more, then maybe it's not a good visual indicator because I haven't seen them. Maybe they blend in a little too good when they're not in an open place like that. Um, but I was under the impression that I thought they were gonna stay. Maybe not. Maybe he said that they were gonna kind of move around, but I don't know why that would be the case. I don't really like that. I feel like they should just kind of stay. Just make them predictable, man, so we can learn them. Make us go through so many hoops just to be a bird. A bird that can't even really kill anything but tiny babies anyway. And a lot of people are complaining about the nerf that's going to be coming to Pteranodon. It's where you can't peck things bigger than, like, way heavier than you, unless you're hovering, or else you're going to get knocked out of the sky. But I do think that that is a good change because from what I remember, they're going to be doing some positive changes to Pteranodon to make it less painful to play and increase its stamina. From what I remember, this is just mostly going off memory. And the trade off to that, or no, they wanted to make it do more damage. That's what it was. They were going to make it actually be able to kill stuff. So Pteranodon was going to be able to hold its own with the tiny tiers and not just get instantly annihilated by like small raptors and Troodons and stuff. They would actually be able to fight back with the other tiny tiers. And the trade-off to that is if you're going to have Pteranodon doing that much damage, is that you have to make it so that people can't just peck a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex to death. Because we know that they can. But the current way that it goes, you can just fly overhead and get the tip of the Stegosaurus fin. There's nothing that Stego can do to stop you from nipping the top of its fin. Unless Ping is on their side to decide to murder you. So, as much as people want to complain about the whole weight knocking you out of the sky thing for Pteranodon, that is a necessary nerf in order for them to buff Ptera overall so that they can actually do stuff in their own weight class. And I'm happy for it. My first reaction was also similar. I was like, wait, why? And then I was like, oh, well, duh, because as soon as they buff Ptera, that people are just going to be pecking everyone to death like they did before. I did it. A lot of people did it. You just be like, haha, let's just get, like, honestly, even one Ptera if you wanted to. But, you know, swarms of Pteras would go and just kill everyone and everything because they could. Apparently I turned the walk on. Where is this little taco? Walking snack pack. Nighttime really sucks for Pteranodon. I don't think I'm gonna smell any tracks or anything, so I don't know why I'm even bothering. Probably just scaring the tacos away from me without even knowing that they're there. That's me. Okay. I can't see. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? This is why I don't want to fly around right now. I'm gonna waste all my stamina and then have to sit there forever again. For what? To look at a bunch of dark grass with Taco Bell sprinkled inside that I will never find because it's dark. I just want lights. There's one closer to me. I know there is. I probably walked right over their little burrow too and don't even know it because I can't see. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Can we please not meet again? I fucking hate this in this game. At least when I'm a freaking Birdman. Oh my god. It's never gonna be morning. I just want the taco. I just want to be able to see, honestly. How big am I? And the wall's there. I haven't gone far. I heard that thing in this vicinity. Here one farther away. I wonder if that one ran away from me. Oh my god. I'd never know. Because it's so dark. I was flying like 2 feet above the ground and I couldn't see the ground. I wasn't even sure how close I was to the ground. So I hit air brake and I just landed. Guess I'm just gonna walk towards it. I'm getting close. Maybe it did run away from me. Don't. No, this is mine. I should have got the perk that lets me get water when I eat because I need water. But I found the tacos, man. I need lines. I haven't had lines in my whole life. Look at this. Light. Void. Going back home. From whence I came. Oh my, I don't see anything. And it's not even like... I don't even hear pitter patters or like a... Ah! I am on NA4 East. You can join me again. I'm probably going to Entomb soon once I get older. I am 89%. Yeah. There's a lot of Pteranodons on this server, actually. Oh, the server has no migration zone or patrol zone. Oh. I thought it was just because I was playing Pteranodon. I didn't know the server was bugged. I was like, oh, I guess you can't see it as Pteranodon. That's weird. How am I supposed to get out there? I'm assuming still going to the zones where they would spawn counts, since it doesn't matter if they're active or not. They just don't activate. Wait, how do herbivores grow? Like, legitimately, how do herbivores grow? Oh, so they exist. It's just they're not appearing on the thing. That's so strange. I didn't know that. Go uppies. Oh god, of course, it's lag o'clock as soon as I try to fly. I hear it. Come here, little Taco Bell. Taco, taco. No problem. See you later. Is that a taco or is that flowers? It looks like flowers. Well, that's good to know that it's not Pteranodon, it's the server. I just wanted to play on NA East because I have the best ping. Of course, the one where I have the best ping is the one that's broken. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Spawning something tiny like a taco is kind of hard, especially with the lag. I'm going too fast. I want to slow down. Slow down. This is why I was on the ground before. I don't feel like I can really properly scope. Oh wow, I'm going down. Okay. So they've made you drop way faster with the air brake now. Good to know. So, hold on. No, jeez, let me not do this uphill. This is stupid. So C doesn't have me go down, though. That's fine. So how am I supposed to... I know you just tap it. I guess you just tap it. Answering my own question. You tap it. I'm gonna die of thirst before I find this taco. Alright, well... Where should I drink from? is really the question now. It's the safest place to drink from. Maybe like here? I do not feel safe. Not even a little bit. Oh yeah, whatever. It was over there moved. I was trying to figure out what it was and it's gone. So it was definitely not a stick. That's for sure. Across the water from me, like over there on the other side of those logs or something. I should have said it, but I was focused, expecting to die. To be honest. So, apologies for my sudden silence. I guess I could scope this entire area for tacos, even though I don't think I'd find any over here. It's just probably a more well-scoped area. In that corner over there, to be honest. I should probably just go back over there. Just use all my stamina. All of it, all gone. It's all gone. Hello, Violet. I have a kitty. What do you want, kitty? Can you bring me tacos? Can you bring me tacos, kitty? Isn't that what cats do? They bring small prey to their owners. Go find me tacos. Bring them to me, Violet. I need you to bring them to me, Violet. No, please don't hit the tree. Okay. I'm never gonna find them. Someone else ate them. They're gone. They're dead forever. This is back where I crossed the fence originally. Please don't hit the floor. I don't like the way I dip off the camera like that. It's so weird. Just stay in the middle of frame. She's tickling me. She's rolling around on the back of my chair now. This is what she does whenever I'm too busy to pat her. She'll go behind me in the chair and then just waller. For lack of better words. I don't really know how else to describe it. She used, well, I was going to say, she used to attack my computer chair. She still does. But she's not doing that right now. She's just being strange. I think she's just grooming herself right now. I don't see anything. I just want Taco Bell. I got my hopes up for a second. I'm being real with you. I saw the reflection on my Pteranodon's beak, and I thought it was a Psittacosaurus. And all my joy drained from my body when I realized what it really was. Oh, reality is often disappointing. Alright, I'm leaving. I give up. I'm just gonna assume that someone walked through there and ate them all. Because I don't hear the boar or anything anymore. I'm just gonna cut my losses and I'm gonna leave. Because I'm hungry and I'm sad. And I suck at this game. I suck at bird, apparently. I'm good at fish. I'm good at catching fish. Actually, I can't even say I'm good at catching fish anymore because the controls are different and I don't feel comfortable flying the bird anymore. Man, I'm not that good of a bird player anymore, guys. It's a little sad. Let's see. Any Taco Bell out this way? This is not really where I wanted to go, but I'll take it. Any sea turtles, perhaps? What are sea turtles on my diet? They are, well, they are lines. I mean, if there are sea turtles out here, they would be pretty cool. I don't know if they spawn out here or not. There's one way to find out. To fly all the way out here. This is a very pretty area. If there were reliable... If there were, like, sea turtle nests out here, and, like, places to get crabs and stuff, this would be such a cool nesting ground for Pteranodons. Nice little area. Yeah, see, I turned my camera to the right. I expected my Pteranodon to turn right. They turn, like, full circle left. That's what I mean about the controls not being quite what I'm expecting. And I know there's a logic to it, obviously. But it's not how Pteranodon used to work. Oh, I recognize this beach. So I definitely am gonna have to get used to it. As I've said 100 times before. I don't know, it's just so strange. I don't know that I like it. I was really hoping that, honestly, from the time Pteranodon came out originally, I was really hoping that controlling them would feel a lot more, not exactly, but a lot more like controlling a Pteranodon or a Tupa from Primal Carnage, especially since Donnie worked on that game. I don't know what he did exactly on that game, but I would have hoped that he would have felt inspired by how fluid they moved and how nice it felt and the animations and everything. And it is a really good flight system. And the Isles flight system is fine. I liked it a lot better. Well, I don't know. I think aside from I think it's getting there. It's definitely, I don't know. There's some quirks that need to be worked out of it. It's definitely been okay to above average this whole time. But and it does feel like it's improving, but this one thing where the Pteranodon, just the way that it moves with the camera, just feels really unintuitive in a game that is about precise movements. Like every character you play, including Pteranodon. And even with the fishing thing, like before, the way you would have to like hover above the water and like tap space and tap control to like keep the Pteranodon like perfectly lined up over the water whenever you were fishing, and you would slow quite a lot whenever you would go into the fishing mode to make it easier to maintain as you were fishing. I feel like you don't slow as much as you did before whenever you're fishing. So it makes it a lot easier to just spiral out of control. And then on top of that, the controls being different, it just feels a lot less precise. And that might be the issue. It's not necessarily that the controls themselves are bad controls. I just don't feel like they're doing what they need to do for the type of game that this is yet. And I think that they need to reel them in to make them feel more precise, and like the character has a lot more control over exactly what the bird is doing at every given moment. Um, because you need to know exactly where your bird is going to be whenever you push this button. And especially when fishing and everything, because falling in the water, I mean, that means getting eaten by a crocodile most of the time. Or at least potentially, or drowning or something if you can't get out. There's a lot of life or death consequences in this game. Or even if you don't get eaten by a crocodile and you don't drown, you get up on land, you don't have the stamina to get away, someone else happens to walk by and they kill you. Whether they eat you or not, they just kill you. So, you're just not, which, if that's your mistake, that's perfectly fine. But if the controls are not, as good as they could be, that's not great. Um, and I feel like before, I even have a video on my channel, where I was teaching one of my friends how to fish. Um, I think the video is called, like, Teaching a Callie how to fish or something like that. It's from my old friend group that used to play the Isle all the time. Um, and I was teaching her how to play Pteranodon, and I had no problem controlling the Pteranodon back then, and like giving precise movements and doing like precise fishing loops and like even those really tiny creeks and stuff. But now I feel like even in an open lake, I'm struggling just to not fall into the water. I could practice on here, I guess, but I am also starving, so guess I could let's see any turtles. For the sake of not dying, I guess I'll just catch a fish this way. Let's just hope that no one's out in this remote area to kill me. And we'll do this. Which this takes no skill at all, just patience. So I guess that would be my criticism, is that they need to work on helping with the precision of the mechanics. The mechanics themselves, in a different game, I don't think it would be a big deal at all. But in the Isle, it just feels a bit out of place. Hello! I am fishing. I don't see any fish, so I'm gonna wait for a fish to come to me. I'm also complaining about game mechanics because they changed them and they don't feel as good to me anymore. And I'm bad at them. And feel free to call it a skill issue as well, because, I mean, some of it definitely is a skill issue. But at the same time, for what they are, I feel like even once I get used to them, the way that the Pteranodon just loops around with less predictability just isn't good for what this game is whenever you need to be so precise to not get killed. Because imagine you're trying to dodge an attack and then you accidentally dodge into the thing you're trying to avoid because your Pteranodon decided to loop around to the left instead of the right because of the way that the new movement controls work. That would be very frustrating. Be like, I turned my camera to the right because I wanted to loop right away from them, and then my Pteranodon went left for some reason right into their mouth. And now I want to die in real life. Alright, now that I'm not starving, let me practice. Okay. Yeah, see, like, look at the way my whole body is tilting. They changed that animation. And so I have no idea where. Used to, it was very clear. Like, your head was in the water, but your body was staying up. Like, your head would tilt more away from your body. This is crazy. Like, my whole head can go underwater. Whoa. This is the fishing animation, by the way. And then finally, I go under. And since you're just joining Dakone, I can show you what I was talking about with the weird turning controls. But that's the fishing. They changed the way the animations and controls are, which for weaving through trees, um, it feels better until you're, yeah, it's on PC. And it feels better until you're going really fast and then your Pteranodon swings really hard to the side and then they're like going off the side of your camera and it doesn't feel good anymore. Um, but let's see. Might need to build up some speed. So left, right. Okay, let me get some speed. Let me go up higher. I don't want to die is the thing. Alright, so, alright, let's go straight forward. Turning my camera left. But I did right, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, they're following. They're following. So at what point... Okay, so for the most part, they're doing what they're supposed to. So what happened before that made my Pteranodon just not do? Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know what I did. I got some weird angle that made my Pteranodon do something unexpected. Made them turn the wrong way. Okay. No, they turned it the way I wanted them to, but look at the way they go off the camera. Woo! That makes it really hard to know whether or not I'm gonna run into stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. My Pteranodon was completely out of frame, aside from maybe the tip of her beak. I do not like that. Oh god, I forgot they made it so that you slow down so much faster now. Alright, I gotta spend 8 years getting my stamina back now. So okay, maybe it was a fluke. Wonder what I did then. Some like weird water interaction or something that made that happen. Because I definitely like turned my camera one way and then my Pteranodon went the other way and then ran into something and I was like, oh, that was annoying. So maybe it is an unexpected quirk that might just happen under some conditions and they'll have to iron it out. I don't know how to recreate it, so normally it's not happening, at least not with me just playing. Like turning my camera around the way that I think I normally would. I mean, maybe whenever you're more frantic, flinging your camera around in all sorts of directions. I would say it's happened 2 or 3 times today. But it's whenever... It has been whenever I'm going very fast. It could be a momentum thing. It's been whenever I'm going fast and whenever I'm, like, panicking, trying not to hit something. So it could be momentum plus, like, frantic camera movements is doing something to, like, fling the Pteranodon around. Because it definitely, the way the Pteranodon moves, it's, like, very momentum-based. And, I mean, it's animation-based, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of momentum built into the way that the animations function. It's like it's very weighted with momentum. So that might be what it is I just go really fast and then I flip the camera back and forth, try not to smash into things while I'm going really fast, and it's just like, ah! It's struggling to keep up. Alright, how big am I? Alright, I'm fully... No, I'm not. I'm 99.9. Get me all the way big. I am frail, elder. Oh yeah, I've shrunk for sure. I'm a weakling. Pathetic. Puny. Disgusting. Okay. Go to sleep. Time to be born anew. Bleh. Replicate. Is this the only Pteranodon spawn? This is the only place I spawned. At this lake, I mean. I've spawned at different points around this lake, but this is the only place that I've spawned. Oh, there's multiple dinos. Right, let me go up. What do I want? I don't want to do this while I'm flying. Flying fish. So, let's go up here. We can come back down for fish when we need it. I think... Oh, please let me land! No, let me land in the tree. Yay. Okay. Also, because they messed with how the air brake works, they make you like tank to a stop. It used to be like a gradual slow, and you used to be able to do it for a long time. Now you're just like falling from the sky. I don't like it. Makes it a lot harder to get in the trees. Alright, mutation. So I have water drains more slowly, reduce damage from larger species, and jumping costs less stamina. Why did I do that? No, Arthur, don't start, please. Photosynthetic, not really good. Leave it. I don't know why they started doing this recently. I think there's somebody that they know, maybe someone we've played with at the park that lives nearby, and whenever they see them, this is the second or third time they've done this. No. You don't do this for, like, anyone else, but there's someone in particular that you lose your mind for whenever they come home. You can't do that. No. No. Leave it, okay? I sprayed him with a water bomb. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I know it's evil. Alright, small water. No, no. I guess increase swimming speed for whenever I inevitably tank myself into the water. Okay, I am hungry. Right, I don't know why I'm sniffing. I can't smell the sanctuary or anything. Alright. I think it's up here. Oh, I think I see it. Hopefully. We're just going based off memory. Let's hope. Because I need to go into a sanctuary in order to get Elder. In order to get Prime Elder. I'm gonna say that a lot, probably. I'm gonna misspeak. No. I thought it was right here. I don't want to use a map, but... Oh, I know where I am. Sorta. I don't remember where the sanctuary... There's a sanctuary, so... Run into the one tree in this field. I guess I should probably go get a fish before I wander off. But I want to... Don't want to, but I also don't want to starve. I just want to have to come up this whole cliff again. And we'll have all this stamina again. It's so annoying. I do stand by the fact that Trinidad stamina is good unless you're going uphill. When you're going uphill, it is pain and suffering, and I hate it. It is so punishing having to go up an incline. And there's so many hills and mountains in the Isle, and it's just like, anyone else, they just walk up this. I fly over it, and it's like, wow. Goodbye, stamina. Goodbye, stamina. It was nice having you. I'm gonna rest up here. Hopefully we can get a fish from that lake. Arthur, leave it. Bed. He's sitting there like considering his life choices. He's like, but window. Also, he is in bed. So he's like, I put him in bed. He's concentrating very hard on not barking. Look at all those little things down there that I could poke if I wasn't a paper airplane. Leave it. They're not that interesting, I promise. Hi, Roxy. Tell him to shut up. Tell him to shut up, Roxy. Tell him that he's being annoying. Tell him that he's being annoying. Tell him that the neighbors don't want to hear it. And he needs to be quiet. And they'll never play with him again if he doesn't stop barking. Tell him. Oh my goodness. They were sleeping so good too before they started working. So we took them to the park. And they played like crazy for a while. And then whenever they got tired, started taking their little training treats and like showing them to them and tossing them into the grass so they had to sniff around. Oh! Oh, the pain. So they had to sniff around to find the treats in the grass. Server crashed. Did it crash? Was it this? Oh no. Hold on, did it crash? Did it just kick me out? Because if it crashed, then I'll be able to get back in. Yeah, it crashed. Okay, so we'll just wait a second. It being listed up there is full as a lie. It's crashed. Nobody's in it. So I just gotta wait a second. I'll be able to get back in. Garbage. Garbage. But yeah, we were just tossing their treats in the grass so that they could snuff around and use their little nose, exercise their little nose. Yeah, there it goes. The only problem was that Roxy just starts inhaling the grass like an idiot. She's just like the grass, the dirt, everything. I mean, she tries to get the treat, but then it's just like anything that is between her mouth and the treat, she also eats. So like she would eat it, and then she would be like, "Ugh," and like hacking up stuff. So we had to limit the amount of stuff we gave to her because she's not very smart. But it was good for Arthur because him being a hound dog, it's good for his nose. Been trying to get stuff for him to do that is more centric to his hound brain. And scent games are good. He's still kind of figuring out how to do it though. He's not really picking up on it. Like once he gets on a scent, like he's on it. He's in the zone. But he's very focused on me and like waiting for me to show him exactly what to do. So for me to get him to go from me to the scent is kind of difficult. I'm sure there's a like I could probably look up training videos and stuff to do that. And I mean, he's not going to be a scent hound or anything, even though he is a coon hound. I'm not gonna be taking him hunting or anything or whatever. I think it's good for him to do what's natural to him and do scent games because it's good to exercise his brain in that way, and it also occupies him without actually having to spend 3 hours playing with him every day because he's very energetic. Little burrito. He's looking at me pouting right now because I won't let him bark at the neighbors. He's like, why? Why can't I just want to sing the song of my people at the neighbors. Yeah, I've been trying to ease him into some scent games, but he's not really. He's a little stupid for the cup game and stuff, where you put the treat under the cup. He's not very smart. But he's also 5 months old. It's not his fault. I was thinking though, which I don't know if I have the money to do this, especially not now, because of we were doing fine financially for a while, but because of like health issues and stuff, just lots of bills stacking up. Just love that for us being an American citizen and not being able to afford healthcare. Um, I wanted to do agility training with him because that's something that people recommend a lot for coonhounds. If you're not going to train them as hunting dogs, to do agility with them. And I always wanted to do agility training with my miniature schnauzer Fiona whenever I was younger, but I never got the chance because, well, whenever I was growing up, I had jobs, but I just didn't really. I guess I just had too many other responsibilities and things that I had to do, so I couldn't justify buying my own agility set to set up at my grandparents' house where I lived at the time. Because I wanted to train her at home because they had a large property. That's also why Roxy's kind of a pain in the butt now, where we live in a smaller area. We live in a big home, but we don't have a yard or anything, and so we have to share space, like outdoor space, with lots of neighbors, and she does not like that. She's always been good with other animals until now, and now she like really hates them, specifically around where we live, and she's fine everywhere else. But at the time, I really wanted to get an agility set and set it up there. I couldn't. And I couldn't afford to do classes with her either. Like, definitely. Obviously, if I couldn't afford to buy, like, a cheap agility set to set up in my grandparents' yard, I wasn't going to be affording to spend money, which back then I think was even more than it is now. I think I could rent, I was looking at a thing. I could rent someone's yard that has an agility thing set up. It's not a training thing, but like they have an agility course and you could just pay $15 an hour to use it. Um Now, that kind of stuff, as far as I'm aware, didn't exist back then. It would have been like double, triple, quadruple that, and you would have had to gone to classes. And there is no way. Oh, please tell me there's fish in this pond. I'm hungry. I just didn't want to stay at that other place. Oh, I see fish. Hope they don't fall in. I'm gonna go back for another pass. Oh, don't tell me I fell in. Are you kidding me? I can't see anything whenever I go to the top of the water. I like literally can't see. I have to keep tapping space so I don't fall in, but then my bird doesn't want to fish. I don't like that they changed the flight system to be less intuitive. Like, some of the movement stuff is nice, but oh my god, is it annoying to use whenever you're trying to do anything remotely, like, precise. Give me the fish, I'm hungry! Oh, eat it. I don't think you can eat while flying anymore either, which pisses me off. I'm gonna bitch a lot. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna whine. I'm gonna moan. I don't want to land here because I'm gonna get carnoed to death. Is there really not a rock anywhere near the edge of the water? Dondi, what did pteranodons ever do to you? Hmm? Can you please tell me, what did pteranodons ever do to you? Eh. Alright. Drop. Eat the fish. I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness. Am I not gonna get stamina back? Is it just too low? Oh no, it's coming back. Okay. Alright, don't throw up. So, I need a chicken, a bullfrog, a rabbit, a taco. I don't know how to get the pterodactylus. I was trying that before. I genuinely don't know. I know that I kind of need stamina right now. I do not want to stop moving. I'm gonna keep on moving. Now I know that this is a migration zone. And so is... I don't know if it's a migration zone or a patrol zone, but there's another one over here. So I'm gonna go over here. I guess I could have taken that fish with me just because. It's okay. How big are we? We are not very big. Alright, I think this is the zone. Oh, what's that? Is that a galley? Why? I see. It's an AI galley. It would probably kill me on sight. And there's a Rex there that would as well. Yeah, I got a bite force of 4. I'm not doing anything to it. I assume. Oh, it did it again. I go, what the? That was lucky. I did that. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna. We're just not gonna get killed by the Rex. Even though I'd love to have the galley organs. What if I go in on the ground if I could sneak it? I mean, if I die, I die, whatever. Did he eat all the organs? No, he didn't. I need the S. Let's see if I can't. Get over there. I don't know whether or not that grass moving was me or not. Okay. I. Oh. That looked glitchy on my screen. I hit the wrong button when I hit F instead of G. And then I spam jumped and it didn't matter. It was too late. That's okay. I was really hoping that he was going to be too distracted to turn back around. I actually want to play Troodon instead of Pteranodon. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of waiting 18 million years to get my stamina back before I can do anything of use. Hello. Oh, I can smell the sanctuary. Oh, what should I pick? Stamina is probably a good one. I don't think I can get it as my first pick, though. I mean, photosynthetic, probably not bad. I guess. Being faster is probably not a bad idea, is Troodon. Photosynthetic and nocturnal, and reduce stamina consumption is what I'm thinking. Reduce damage from larger species is another one, but I mean, you have so little health. You're a one shot for most things anyway. So let's be a Troodon. Little giggle bud. Oh. Was that me or was that something else? Oh wait! Hello! A friend? What do you mean? I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Yay! I did not expect to immediately find a friend. Well, look at that. Companionship. Oh god, I can't say. Oh god. My mic is kind of bonking. Okay, let's not follow them then. At least I can smell the sanctuary right now. I was like, oh, they have an idea where to go. Near the volcano. Yes. Hopefully we will find things to murder. I was actually perfectly content to start trying to master my solo Troodon journey because, I mean, I used to solo Omni all the time, and it's so frustrating to use now unless you just want to bite fight everything because Pounce is so inconsistent that I don't really play it anymore. So, honestly, Troodon, why not? Just start mating Troodon instead. And then if I die, who cares? Just grow again. Relatively quickly. A lot less to lose if some shenanigans do kill you as well. Chicken? I think that's actually it. Chicken on her diet? I believe it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, where is it? I hear it. Ah! Oh. I was gonna pounce it, but can you pounce a chicken? Oh god, the log. Defeated by a log. Where? Maybe I did run over there. Oh, cupboard. I had to get stuck on the log. Maybe I did run this way. Well, that's a different chicken. I mean, whatever. I'll take it. Oh, that's a different Troodon. I don't know where Tiny Pebbles is. I've lost Pebbles. Oh, there they are. Nice. The army grows. I'm happy to see so many Troodons. That's crazy. I was surprised to see so many Pteranodons and now so many Troodons as well. The tinies are coming back. And everyone was like, oh, Rex is gonna come out and nobody's gonna play anything small anymore. Tinies are thriving. Nice. It's funny how they pounced the chicken. I mean, it's how you would expect it to look. It's just funny. I don't think I've ever seen it. Uh, ooh. We kill a baby stego? I'm tiny, so I don't know how that'll work, but I want to. I hear a boar. That's not what I want. Need to go to the sanctuary. Guess I'll go back. Oh, water. Yeah. Need to go here anyway to get Pam. Wonder. Typically, well, I guess it's pretty hit and miss what you would find in a sanctuary anyway, but I guess people can smell sanctuaries. They just can't smell Anything else? So way down. Oh, well, I'm finding out, aren't I? Oh, oh no. Oh no, they're alive. Okay, I thought they died. Thought Pebbles took a rough tumble. I want Utah blood. That's a lot of Rexes. Lots of food this way. More S. I like to get something besides S if I can, but I also don't want to starve. Big am I? I'm pretty big. We gotta move, man. Gotta keep. Oh, that. Okay, I'm inside the rock. Alright. That's fine. That's normal. Where's my. There we go. Oh, wow. It's like a whole new world. Oh, yes. The other reason to play Troodon. What night. Ah. What night indeed. Is this another cave? I need to know. No, not really. I mean, it is technically, but it's not like the one I found before. Fight me like a man! It's gonna top off so I don't starve to death, and also fill my S. Alright. S is full, and I'm mostly full, so we're gonna move on. Being on the ground makes a big difference. I don't know what all these bodies are. They're probably rotten, to be honest. Oh, there's more bodies. They might be AI, to be honest. God, our footsteps are so loud. I want to find that raptor and tear him to pieces. What? Lag o'clock? Is it lag o'clock? Seems like it might be lag o'clock. What is that? Is that a boar? Looks like boar. Boar's not on our diet, so. Deer is, apparently. But we don't need more S. Goat's eater, taco, dryo, pteranodon, Maya. Okay. Tenopaki crab, stego. Stego. Huh. Look at what I found. Look at what's just about found me. I'd love to bully him, but not big enough. Too heavy. Even not as a full-grown Troodon, I wouldn't be big enough to mess with him, unfortunately. A pack of Troodons could. I think that's an AI. I think he heard it. But one alone definitely cannot. Go find my brethren. What's that? Hold on. It's a Serrata. Hmm. Yeah, but Serratas. I don't want a chicken. I want organs. Sweet, delectable organ. I don't even see them anymore. Is it Dipple rare? I mean, I guess Trike exists now. Oh yeah, I see him. Is it an AI Dibble though? I wanna. Hope my friend doesn't die. I want to kill the. I want to kill the smaller Serrato. Well, then I guess his friend can just eat him. Oh man. I want to kill somebody. I want the taste of player blood. I mean, I'll be honest with the guy. Don't just want to eat chickens. It's true. Forgot Troodon don't get venom until they're bigger. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I don't know where the raptor went, but then I heard him across the water. I think 50% is when you get venom. Second mutation, so yeah. Sorry, that's my alarm telling me to take my medicine, which I'll have to remember to do soon. So yeah. I mean, with that bigger Serrata there, I don't know that we could do anything to them, to be honest, unless they're dumb enough to bite each other. And then, I doubt we'd be able to get the body away from, because then, you know, then they got the body buff. I guess it doesn't really matter. You're one shot anyway. You have to not get hit. Troodon is the no-hit gameplay. Did they cross the bridge? I think they crossed the bridge. Oh no, I hear them this way. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. We'll love to see Serratos hunt a Rex. I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet. Come on, man. Give me my sippies. No crocodile touch me. Please no. Okay, second mutation. I got my venom. Watch I immediately get killed. Please no. Please. I just reached the fun portion. Let's see. I don't have. I want Oh, you know the other thing though? Deal more damage to animals with low health is nice. Do extra damage on a bleeding target. Pretty cool. It's actually pretty good. I just kinda, you know, I kinda want that. This pig wants to kill me so bad. Well, I'm glad that I learned that it was a server bug and not just a specific animal bug. It also helps. I mean, I kind of figured that if I just flew over them as the Pteranodon, that it would count anyway, but obviously gonna have to do that with the Troodon. Gonna have to go... There's one, like, right around here. I didn't realize we could just drink here. Do I smell any food? I do smell food. Not diet food. I think we touched one by coming here. Trying to remember for when I was my Rex. I think that was one. Oh god, there's way more water than I remembered. Well, at least we don't have to swim much because we can jump. Oh no, more water! Stop it! No more. And they just swim through it. Yeah, they probably just gave up and swam through it. Well, hopefully we can get our stam back up trotting. And then have enough stam to be able to hunt something if we come across it. But we need to find food. Whatever we find, we're gonna have to take it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. A deer. That's gonna have to do. Oh dear, run. How did I hate their hitbox so fucking much, man. More S diet, but whatever. At least we got food. Not going to starve. I'm gonna sit for a moment.
That better be another deer. It is. Okay. Please don't come up and hit us. Really? Alright. He wanted to avenge his fallen brother. Are they bleeding from the deer? Ow. I didn't know deer did bleed. I mean, I get they have antlers, but they kick you. I mean, the hooves are sharp, I guess. But oof. Arthur wants to go in the living room, but he's too tired to try to open the door because he has to stand up and pull it towards him. So he's just laying in front of the door with his nose up against the little slit under the door. Like, why? Why is it closed? Guess I'll top off on food. They're gonna need to heal for a minute. Eat. And I may as well. I'm afraid of getting denoed. It's gonna top off on water. I would hate to die. Alright. Where are we going? I don't even know. I'm disoriented. I think we wanted to go that way. Okay, good. So we want to go... Making sure we're going the right way. Hopefully. Oh god, it's lag o'clock. I think we want to go this way. Go the opposite way we went is galleys. Map changes make it a little... Oh, I jumped, but the lag said, no you didn't. Thankfully, honestly, as long as you don't get grabbed by a croc, we swim pretty fast. Not too bad. Alright. I would like to not be here anymore. Oh my god. If I get eaten by an elite fish, I'm gonna end my whole existence. And by end my whole existence, I mean end stream, because I hate being eaten by elite fish. It was funny the first time, and then after that, it's just infuriating because at least if it was a Dino who grabbed me, it's another player who feels satisfaction and got some food. Elite fish are just like, alright, the game is just giving me the middle finger. You're really annoying. Oh, please don't tell me I'm in a death hole. Alright. I'm just hoping I don't run off a cliff because I can't see anything. A door! Yay! Alright. We've traveled enough. We've hopefully touched enough zones, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out if the game likes us or not. How big are we? Not big enough to know. Not even a full adult yet. You walk so loud. It makes me kind of want to walk in the middle of the road so that I'm not so loud. I know they've been getting the criticism for it for a really long time. I hope they do eventually fix the sounds. Especially, it's very egregious now where, like, we already had, like, stegos that could creep up on you, making, like, no sound. And now it's not really any better with the Rex, but Dilo and Troodon. Troodon. It's like as loud or louder than a stego. Are you kidding me? What's up, buddy? It is like dinner time too. He's probably getting restless. I'm probably gonna have to edge straight before too long because I gotta take my medicine and take the dogs out and all that good stuff. Did I lose my... I might have lost my other Troodon. That's okay. Mostly just want to see if I can get to Prime on this thing. Some rotten meat back there. Don't want rotten meat. Smell anything else? I mean, if he did get snatched up, he would have just been swallowed. Um. Oops. Hopefully you're not dead. Hopefully you just like veered off or logged out or something. Oh, I'm starting to get sleepy too. I'm getting sleepy. Dog is getting restless. It's not a good combo. Where'd this road go? It goes that way, I think. Loop me around? Yeah. I thought he was trying to open the door for a second, but no, he's just rolling around. It's so quiet back here. And ambience not playing. By the dome. No ambience by the dome. If I go that way, I'm probably more likely to find food. Alright, I'm gonna start running. Just because it is so easy to recover stamina on Troodon. I'm gonna run a little bit. I would like to kill a player. Have my venom. Oh my god, if we can even find a player. Don't tell me that they all went... That might be too big. Based off the roar? That might be a pretty large juvie. They get pretty heavy pretty quick. Only my buddy was here. I don't know. A lot of times getting randoms to attack stuff with you is pretty hard. Because I was looking for a juvie stego earlier, but to be honest, I don't know if I found it if the other two Troodons I had with me would have helped me anyway. Is that two of them? Yeah, that one sounds big. Like, not a sub, but getting there. Hello. So I don't know if a solo Troodon is gonna cut it, especially since I'm not even an adult yet. But I'm not opposed to trying. Doing good. Getting sleepy. And a little hungry. Probably, honestly. Should drink some more of my coffee. How are you? Oh yeah, Arthur's bothering me now. He's like, it is dinner time. What is going on? Oh no, my coffee is almost gone. There's like a couple drops left. That's probably good. That was like 6 p.m. Yeah, that sounds... Unfortunately, it sounds common. Hope it gets better. Diablo. And I'm not in the Diablo AI place? I feel like right now, most people are going through rough times. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's why I don't play Omniraptor anymore. Omniraptor, oh my god, oh. Omniraptor is my favorite playable. But if I don't want to throw myself out my 3-story window, then I will not play it. Which is why I don't play it anymore. I mean, not literally, but it just makes me so... It shouldn't make me as angry as it does, but it's just like, ugh. You wanna relax? And all it does is make you irritated. Oh yeah, that's a big Rex. With a bunch of babies. They're not small babies either. It's a lot of them. This happens to me a lot whenever I come here. I just find the biggest family of Rexes, like 8. And they're just like, locked on target. Which I don't blame them. They're all starving. They're very hungry animals. What about Troodon? I mean, they don't know what I am. Alright, well, that answers that question. I will not be hunting the Jivy Rex because it is part of a very, very large family. Kind of figured whenever I saw the overpack scent, but I was just wondering if they were mixed packing. Nope, just a bunch of Rexes. Oh no. Yeah, the one that I was growing on stream, I actually ended up losing it to some... it was 2 Rexes and a Serato mixed packing. I missed. Canny Rexes, of course. Actually, no, I don't think they were Canny Rexes. I thought they were Canny Rexes at first, but they were trying to make themselves look like Canny Rexes. Apparently, you could make yourself to have a white Rex skin for some reason. So they had the customized white Rex skin. Oh my god, I don't have enough stamina to be running down a galley. Too slow for this. Lost it. It's a galley AI. I I agree with both of those changes. To be honest, well, the candy one, I don't know, but I guess it doesn't really matter one way or the other whether or not it's free. It does feel like something you would want people to work towards, but at the same time, there's not really a reason to have to do it. And also, there's some creatures where I would choose the candy mutation just out of practicality. Like, if I were gonna play Omniraptor again, I would choose the candy mutation because the amount of times that your pack mates throw themselves onto the face of a trike or just do something else stupid that gets them killed, or the game glitches out and kills them, which happens constantly as an Omniraptor. They dared to use their pouch, so the game smited them from the heavens. Um, you know, that kind of thing. There's gonna be more Omni bodies than anything else whenever you go to fight something with a group of random Omnis. So Omniraptor being able to just pick the candy perk makes a lot of sense. Before they added the cannibalism debuff in, one of my main things to eat as an Omniraptor was other Omniraptors because we would eat fallen pack mates and rival packs. It just was what it was. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, if you manage to, whether you manage to take down the prey or not, like say you were hunting a Diablo and it kills two of your teammates, three of you survive, and the Diablo runs away, it just leaves and doesn't bodyguard. Well, now you have two fallen teammates with all these organs in them that are just worthless to do it to you, and you've lost all this stuff. If you have the candy mutation, well, now you can. It's like, well, waste not, want not, tear them open, eat the organs. At least you're getting something out of it. Like, yeah, they lost their life and they're gonna have to grow again, but at least you can eat them, even if you didn't get the thing you were trying to kill. Like, it sucks, but you're getting something. Um, and it's a give and take. And yeah, it might lead to some people just flat out feeding, but people do that anyway. People will literally just grow a Maya and feed it to your carnivore. So if they're like, well, my Omni is starving and we can't find anything or whatever, my Rex is starving and we're all gonna die, just kill me and eat me so that the people who have the most progress can live a little longer to hopefully find something else. I mean, you may as well do that because the amount of people who just have friends grow stegos, mayas, whatever, and feed them is quite a lot, actually. It is more than I realized. I thought it was something that was kind of niche, but apparently it's not. Yeah. I think the big thing is if you actually talk in the chat, there's a way to tell people who are actual, like, malicious cannibals, they act weird. Like, there's definitely tells about, like, their in-game body language and the way they interact in the chat is very different from a player who's probably not gonna kill you. And of course, people can fake it, but I don't know. I think that for certain pack animals that end up losing members all the time, picking the candy perk might end up becoming kind of meta if it's a lot easier. Because right now, you do have to go out of your way to get it. And so it is more of a taboo thing because you have to go out of your way to do it. But whenever anyone can just click a button, it's a little different. And hopefully people will. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some people who are going to be like, oh my god, a cannibal. Because people are very annoying about cannibalism in this game, even for creatures that are supposed to be cannibals. Like, they complain all the time about Deinosuchus and Soroto, even though that's how they're supposed to be played. And they can't stand aggressive herbivores or anything else, even though literally if you were to walk up to a wild bison, they would throw you 12 feet into the air with a flick of their neck and not think twice about it because they don't want you near them. So people are just going to have to adapt. And there will always be whiners. And there will always be people who abuse stuff as well. I mean, even the way things are now. I was trying to I didn't quite understand how to get the candy mutation at first, so I was trying to get it on my creatures. I didn't realize that you had to basically like eat until you vomited and then fill your stomach up again. So I was like eating so many um like I guess not even so many, sometimes only two, but I was filling up so much from like the corpses of my own kind. And I'm like, how do I not have the mutation? I've eaten exclusively my own kind this whole time, but I wasn't eating to the point of vomiting and then refilling again. And that's what my problem was, apparently. Which is kind of, I guess they just wanted to make it easier to achieve, but they didn't have to make it that annoying to achieve. Just make it so that if you eat your own, like, I don't know. Just if you eat X amount of food value and just make it individual per creature, I guess. I don't even know. They must have just done it in a weird way, which it's another one of these things where I know that they're going to be able to go back and fine tune things later so that it's different for every species, but they do this a lot whenever they implement things is they blanket solution the same thing for everyone and then they wonder why it's not working when like the same process for getting cannibal on a Troodon is the same way you would get it on a Rex. And it's like, well, a Troodon grows so fast. And a Rex, I mean, you're probably going to be growing it over multiple play sessions unless you literally have nothing else to do for 12 plus hours at a time. And you're also very lucky and don't die at all. You know, you might be growing that Rex for like 20 hours if you're unlucky, maybe even more. Um so you got plenty of time to get that cannibal mutation as your Rex. And then as a Troodon, a Raptor, a Carno, whatever, you have significantly less time to do that. Like an hour or two. And then they're like, I wonder why this isn't working. He's like, maybe you just need to tweak it for things that grow faster. You leave it the same for like Rex and stuff, but because clearly Rex isn't having any problem getting the cannibal mutation the old-fashioned way. But you know, the lower tiers, you don't really see it. I wonder why. But I'm not really opposed to them changing it. It does kind of it takes away the mystique, I guess, of the cannibal mutation if it is just a click of a button. But I am curious because there's not really saying what players will do with that. Because, you know, I'm speaking very practically, like, oh, these are ways that people could utilize it practically. But who's to say they're actually going to do that at the end of the day? Yeah, oh my god, you candy? Why is a candy dying? Are you killing me? I know, like people growing a dino and then being shocked and awed whenever a bigger dino eats them. Whenever I would post dino videos and people would get so mad, like all the comments would just be complaining about me killing other dinos. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. That's gonna be quite a lot of your diet if you're a Deinosuchus, is eating your own kind. That's just literally the game. It's like, especially once you're too big for fish to do anything for you, and if no one else is coming over the water, I'm gonna be chasing down little baby gators and eating them. Just be glad I'm eating the babies most of the time, and not the people who've sunk 6 hours into their crocodile. Like, more often than not, the people who were killing were like fresh spawns or like people who had maybe like 30 or 40 minutes into their gators, maybe an hour. And yeah, that sucks. But it is also the game. But it would suck a lot more if I'm killing someone who is like 4 to 6 hours into their grow. And also, people are like, the only real skill is if you fight a dino your own size, when like dino on dino fights are so stupid. If you're bigger than them, you just grab them and they die. If you're the same size, you just like face tank and wiggle around. And there is like some skill to it and stuff, but it is so dumb. It is the most brain dead fight in the entire game. Dino fights are lame. Yeah. I guess it would be different if there was the ability to do things. Speaking of like animals that are cannibals in real life, and dinos, it'd be different if there was the ability to do stuff like, alligators. They might rip another alligator's leg off and then leave them alone. It's like, so instead of killing them, they just take a leg. That's a lot of work for the devs. Am I not getting stamina back? Please give me my stamina back. I mean, it does suck whenever someone pretends to be your friend and then kills you. Feels bad, man. It's happened to me a million times. I'll be honest. I'm a terrible person. I've done it to other people too. Not necessarily. I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. I'm trying to get them to come closer to me. Because if I haven't been caught, then I will try to ambush them the old-fashioned way. But if they see me, it's like, well, now they know that I'm here. I have to try to get them to come to me. And yeah, it's shitty, but I mean, if I'm gonna cannibalize you in a video game, I mean, and you already see me and you're already suspicious of me, there's only so much I can do. Like, I'm sorry, I want to consume your soul, buddy. I try not to mind game people too much. The most I'll do usually is like a friendly call. I try not to talk in the chat because that's just mean. I don't like doing the, like, actually, like, if I talk to people in the chat, it's over. We're buddies now. I can't kill you. It's just, it's against the law. It's too mean. I mean, if people do that, I mean, it's whatever. Just for me personally, I can't. Deal more. I kind of like that one. But I also didn't pick the one. Oh, can I not pick it this perk? No. 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 Ugh. I guess I'll do that. Man. Wanted the reduced stamina one joke. Maybe, did I? Hold on. Am I an idiot? I didn't see Nocturnal either. Whatever. We'll get it when we entomb. Probably not this stream. Whenever I entomb, I'll probably in stream, but that's okay. Also, I went all the way out there. I found a giant family of, I don't know, potentially a dozen Rexes and nothing else. This is annoying. Now I'm trying to walk back to civilization. Don't mock me. You have too many siblings for me to murder you. They also have a parent. There's like a sub and a ton of babies. There's so many of them. And they're like large juvies and a sub. Dear, I don't want to put in all that effort for something I could get from a chicken, but at the same time, I do need food. Can the game just give me a chicken? Game can has chicken. Yeah, I need food and water. I'm heading there. I could go for the deer, I guess. And it would give me water as well. There's just a lot of chickens if I keep going the other way, and I hate wasting the effort on something that is gonna give me the same resources as something significantly easier to hunt. Yeah, I know, they can kick the crap out of me. I heard a frog. I need that. Don't you tell me. It's also S. Are you kidding? I'm upset. Yeah, they can kick the crap out of you, and they also do bleed, which I didn't know they did bleed until they kicked my buddy earlier, and they were bleeding. And I don't know if my buddy logged off, wandered off in a different direction, or got snatched and murdered from right next to me, but they might have also crashed. They might have disconnected. We were trotting just about side by side, and then I like looked this way, looked that way again, and they were gone. I haven't seen them since. Hopefully they're not dead. They might have just DC'd. I don't know. I guess I'll go for that deer if I see it. The other, I had, technically there was three of us originally, but the other one didn't want to leave Sanctuary. And I wanted to attempt to get Elder, so I walked a big loop around to try to... I'm on the server where apparently you can't see the, you can't see any of the migration zones or anything. But they still exist. You just can't smell them. So I just did a big circle. Oh, what is that? That sounds like a Rex. Oh, are they gonna eat that? I want that. Did they just murdered that deer and now they're gonna eat it? I wanted that. I don't trust you. I'm not taking your food. A moment of peace with the Rex. Well, I guess I'm not hunting that deer. It was hunted by a Rex. It is now. Am I at another beach? Oh my goodness. I like how I was able to navigate all the way there. Navigating back is a different story. Not a chicken. Where are you? Come here. I Oh, I tapped pounce and it died. Please eat quickly before the Rex gets here. I'm scared. Gives me a very tiny amount of water, but honestly, it is good. It's good for, like, helping him get to the next zone. Nice. I was able to eat that whole chicken. Alright. Let's... Should we go the beach way? I'm trying to think of the way that I would see the most players. If I get seen by a Carno, my whole life is gonna be ruined. Ugh. But anything else, I should be fine. Oh wow, it's this area? Everything's so different. Oh, that means there's another sanctuary over there. And then there's a pond over there as well. Okay, I know exactly where I am. Alright, I'm gonna head over there. Across the water. There's a sanctuary and a pond. Hopefully I can murder a player finally. I've had horrible luck of finding anyone small enough to kill. Whoa! Nope. Oh, I thought I pinned him! Oh, I did pin him. He's just attacking back. Let go. Idiot. Got what I wanted, but at what cost? Alright, I need to be careful. Might end up bleeding out. But I did, tell him off thoroughly. A thorough know you. Set up here where I can see. Only yellow. 60%. So I'm just worried about my blade. Didn't hurt me that much. I wonder where he went. He's probably over there healing as well. I'm just worried about the blade. Maybe I should have got the perk that lets me resist blade. Or at least not blade when sitting down. Oh, I'm good. Now, for the sake of not getting bled out, I'm not gonna pursue him, I don't think, even though I really, 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 really want to. Maybe I will. Faster than he did. I guess if I get pounced, it's just kind of game over, though. Oh, I have 400 ping. Why do I have 400 ping? Can we not have 400 ping? I'm definitely not going over there with 400 ping game. Can we chill? Why do we have 400 ping? Uh-oh. I think the internet hiccuped because the stream gave me an error as well. But everything seems to be calming down now. Make him nervous. Where's line diet? Why is there a line diet? Did that raptor go die over here? Oh, it's a sea turtle. Look at that. I needed that. Okay, I think the stream, yeah, the stream says excellent now. If you're still having problems, just refresh. Sorry about that. There's a crab. Crib. What are you on my diet? Are you anything on my diet? No. Doesn't smell like anything. Alright, there's a Serato in these bushes, and it's making me mad. Maybe he's not in there anymore. So what is the dots? I mean, not... Oh, actually, I do need dots. Oh, well, they're a bone now. Alright, you know what? Continuing the plan. We're going... Crossing, we're going over here to the sanctuary. I need water. I'm just worried about a Carno showing up because I have the most trouble with the Carno because the hitbox and ping. I just feel like they hit me from miles away. Like those clips where people are getting hit by trike out their ass. Oh. Oh. What did I just say? What did I literally just say? What did I just say? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The turtle likes it. Can you die, please? I want to come over there. You're ruining my life. Ruining my whole life. Uh, what are they doing? They trying to lure a baby over there, like one of their babies? Friend baby? So they know where to go? Maybe they were just wiggling up against the rocks. I was like, did they Carno way out of the game? What's going on? Carno's being weird. Well, I really want to go to the sanctuary in the water over there. This Carno is killing my vibe. Stay over there. Oh god, so much open beach. It's like the one thing that I don't want to see is a Carno. And it immediately spawns in front of my face. What is a taco? It is lines. I don't really need it. I also would like to hunt a player, ideally, and also get water. There's water back here. It should be just if I go straight, I think. Do we snuff anything? Do we hear anything? Sukarno's screaming to itself. Where? Isn't the pond like right around here? Please, I would like some water. That way. Really? I would have went left. I'm glad I sniffed. I just remember it being near the rock edge. When I played as Callie, I thought I heard thumpies. No. Carno, don't come back here. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be in this area. Not allowed to be here. Maybe that's the area I was thinking of. I don't know though. Arthur's trying to open my door now. He's over it. He's officially sick of this. Well, I need water whether there's anyone here or not. I was just hoping to stay back and cover, so hopefully nobody saw me. I'm not worried about dinos, obviously, in this little puddle. Would be funny, though, if there was just a little baby dino. Just a tiny one. He was just like, Pata! Like, oh god, no, why? No one expected a puddle dino. I do hope that, whenever Ostro and Barry get added, that there's more function to all these safe places. Because while I don't have a problem with there being so many safe places away from Dino, because constantly being grabbed by a Dino would not be very fun. You also have to make the game playable for Dino. And so if Ostro and Barry and Suko and other things, I mean, yeah, they competed for areas with dinos, but they also were competing over these water sources. So if you weren't facing dinos, you had to deal with like other water creatures at places like this. That could be an interesting way to be like, okay, well, yeah, you might not be dealing with a dino, but then you're gonna have to deal with these other things here. I'm jumping off. And I missed. He's just kind of panicking. Oh, he's not venomated anymore. No, Quebec! He's faster than me. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. I just want a hug. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing bad will happen. I just want a hug, little man. It's okay. I'm gonna be your new mama. Gonna be your new mama. Gonna be your new mama. Well, what are you doing? Nothing? You're just biting when I jump on you. Okay, well, he's just dead. Okay. You're just gonna go out into the ocean? Do you have a Dino friend? What's going on there? Well, I killed the world's dumbest baby Rex. Mission accomplished. Yummy. Nom, 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 nom. Well. I guess I will go on this rock, get some stamina, where I can't be seen, and wait to be hungry. If you hear some noises in the background, the dogs are playing, and Arthur locked Roxy in the crate, and then let her out. But we killed something. Even though I don't even know what he was doing. I, I guess he was gonna try to body deny by going into the ocean? I don't think he knows that I can do something about that. I mean, I guess it'd be hard to get the organs out of it until it floated ashore. It'd be pretty annoying, but Alright, how big am I? 60. So, I don't know. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying enough attention. My max speed just changed and I wasn't looking. Did it go up or down? Did anybody notice? I didn't. Because I don't have another mutation yet, but sometimes it's weird and it doesn't show up right away. Sometimes it shows up, like, right after you hit adult, and sometimes it takes a while. One thing that stinks about being so tiny is that I got all this food and I just gotta... Can't even eat it. Can't even do anything with it. There's two of them that are dots in there. I want those. Which one is this? Oh, this is what I want. Alright, so I'll take this up here with me. But I'm not hungry. Is the heart still beating? Or is this the stomach? This is the stomach. Just jiggly. Just jiggly. Hello. Waiting to see if I get prime or not. My speed changed, but I wasn't paying enough attention to notice if it went up or down. I feel like it's going down. I have done so many things. I have, like, traveled so far across the whole map, though. I don't know how I would have hit the requirements. But I am on the buggy map. So it's, I guess, not the most surprising thing. Buggy map. Buggy server. Can't smell migration zones. Yeah, I don't think so. I have had it pop up, like, right at the end a couple times as galley, but, yeah, I don't think so. Well, it did change, but I don't know. I think it's going... Yeah, I think it's going down. Because I think that was 33.3 and now it went down to 32. Yeah, my bite force is going down, so I get frail. Damn it. Yeah, it's going down. Travel the whole damn map as this Troodon. Probably got my other Troodon buddy killed. For no reason. Yeah. The weight's not really changing. The speed and the bite force are going down, though. If that Carno comes over here, he can have that. I'm not gonna be able to eat it. See if I can let him know. Is that a crab? What is that? Locked on target. Well, that's a flower. I saw something moving. It was light colored like the flowers. Oh, well, that's a turtle. Are these taco barrows? No? Probably. Only speed and bite force? Yeah. Frail. garbage. If I knew the Carno wouldn't kill me, I would go bring in an organ. I ran past it. All of this food is gonna go to waste in this corner. Oh, it was a crab. Die, crab. Probably gonna make me throw up. That's okay. We will take this. Oh, that's not normal. We'll put this down here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're broken. That's okay. We have a stomach attack. Woohoo! Woo! That's fine. Alright, can I entomb? Yeah, I can. Entomb. Yes. Oh, wow. 3 hours? I guess I did play Pteranodon for a while first. But as much as I kind of want to keep playing right now, I have to take care of my dogs. If it was just me with no responsibilities, I would keep streaming. But I have to go take care of my bubbas. So I'm going to log out and I'm going to end stream. Thank you everybody for watching. It was fun. I'm going to keep growing this Troodon sometime, and I don't know. I would like to play more on this server because I have the best ping. But it does suck that the that you can't see the migration zones. I mean, I can always play Troodon on another server as well. I didn't lose a whole lot. And if there's anything else you want to see me play, I don't mind trying other things. Dino is the one that I'm not really sure if I want to torture myself with that, but at the same time, I mean, why not? Why not? Just suffer through the pain. You guys just have to promise to come keep me company so I at least have someone to talk to while I'm getting cannibalized over and over and over again and making zero progress. But yeah, I got stuff I gotta do, I guess, so I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.